Today I want to talk about suicidal depression. And depression is one of those things that we try to sweep under the rug and not really discuss, but it's real. And a lot of times we don't really know that we're actually depressed until we come out of it and look back. So I'm going to say 2008, my dad passed away. I didn't realize how much he meant to me until the day that he was gone. Like, after watching my dad lay on the hospital bed and take his last breath, that triggered something in me. It could have been the enemy, it could have been God, I don't know, but that moment changed my life. But it started off as changing it for worse. So I ended up going through a crazy type of revelation season, type of mental disorder, dysfunction. I didn't want to pay any of my bills no more. I stopped caring about life. He gone. Why am I here? Type of attitude. And then I started wanting to take my own life. And the thoughts became very extreme. And I was kind of scared for myself. It was kind of like I'm having an out-of-body experience. I'm like, hold on. You want to take your life? Your life is pretty good. Why do you want to take your life? And so I reached out to some people. I reached out to some people that I knew were into church. At that time, I wasn't saved. I didn't get saved in 2011. So I didn't know to run to God at that time. No one showed me or told me to pray or anything like that. I didn't have any people in my life that was connected to God like I have now. You know what I'm saying? So it's much easier to go through things now because we have faith and things like that. But back then it was kind of hard. So one of my family members reached out to her church at that time and, please pray for my brother, But no one reached back out to her. So seeing that, people didn't really care. And at this time, I was working for DC government. I'm still is, but I was on my second year of DC government. And I forgot the name of the program. But I ended up calling the hotline myself. Because I called the hotline myself, and then they were like, what's wrong? I was like, if you don't come help me, I'm in my life. Like, you need to come help me. They were like, sir, you need to call 911. I said, forget that. Can you help me? So the lady started talking to me. I'm like, okay, I'm not going to kill myself today. She was like, promise you ain't going to harm yourself? I promise I'm not going to hurt myself today. And then we started talking about why I feel this way. And I couldn't really discuss it like I do it now because there was so much pain. Like, as soon as I opened up my mouth, I would start crying. Every time, it was just so depressed. Like, Randy, why do you feel this way? Like really shedding tears. And I end up, so it's kind of hard. Like I said before, it messed up my daily interactions. So going to work, I didn't really care about work anymore. So I would go when I feel like it, come and go, curse the supervisor out, like, take me. Like, I didn't really have a care in the world. Then the supervisor got into it. I ended up COPE, that's the name of the program, COPE for DC government. You go to COPE, they send you to COPE, and it's like a therapy session. So once I talked to the therapist, she was like, dang, you're really messed up. You need some time off. So they gave me like 2 weeks off with pay, and they were like, well, you need to get yourself together. Then they tried to put me on medicine. And the medicine that they put me on was one of the higher doses of medicines. So I took it one time, like actually one pill, and come to find out I'm allergic to the medicine. So I started having all the reverse side effects, which seeing things and causing my heart to race and sweating for no reason, anxiety attacks. And I just stopped taking the medicine. I stopped taking the medicine. Then I called my doctor, and they was like, you're not supposed to just stop taking medicine like that. Because you're supposed to continue, even if you're having problems, you're supposed to continue until the doctor, like, kind of like wean you off. But they were like, I could have, like, died for just dropping the medicine. I didn't know that. I know I wasn't taking it no more. I'm gonna kind of wrap it up. But this is my story. I had to find a self-therapy. Not really a person, but something that can help. Something that can help me get through and overcome what I was dealing with. I tried people. I didn't try God at the time, but I tried people, and it seemed like no one could help. People took me for a joke. People, thank you, Lord. People, when you try to talk to people take you for a joke. They might say, yeah, I'll pray for you. But then they laugh, and I can't believe you're going through this. But you shouldn't be going through this. You got a job. You shouldn't, everything working in your favor. It's not even about that. It's what's going on inside. The smile don't mean nothing. Open your mouth. That's going to tell me something. I can smile all day. But soon as you ask me, how was my day? It's going to be a reverse side effect. I start crying on your shoulder. Because that's how it is. And what was that? So, mentally, I had a lot on my mind. So I would start writing. I did a lot of writing. So, I started writing music and poetry and things like that to get through. So I figured out, as long as I'm writing, I feel free. But when I stop, it gives me time to think about all this stuff that's depressing me. Welcome. I'm not reading books. It's not story time. Okay. Excuse me. I have a good sense of humor. What was that? Oh yeah, I did a lot of writing. And so I've really sat back. It was kind of like this entire time, I dealt with for about a year of being depressed. And I just was reflecting in the mirror. I was like, how can I overcome this? Like, I want to live. I don't really want to kill myself, but if I have to, I would. But I really don't. At the same time, it was like a whole bunch of things. So I did the writing. And I asked myself, where do I feel the most depressed in? It was in the house. So I'm like, why am I always depressed in the house? Because I live by myself most of the time. I didn't have no one there to talk to. So most of the time I just sat in the room and thought about all my problems and how I can't solve none of them. And like, that's one of the worst feelings. You got everything getting thrown at you. It's like, I can't do anything. But at the same time, God was working on me. I didn't even know God. I didn't really care about God in that moment. So, well, if y'all don't know me, I do Christian hip-hop now. But I start off as a secular artist. So this is kind of like a story that brought out the music. It's like birthed the music in me. From the depressing stage to me writing, to me being here today, it was all part of God's plan. Nothing was in vain, nothing. I thank God for me being depressed, because today is way better. I don't know where I'd be if my father didn't pass away. Because at that time when he was passing away, I was selling drugs, I was in the street heavy, I was in the go-go's, I was doing everything but drinking and smoking. I never drank or smoked a day in my life. But I was doing all the wrong stuff, stealing cars and, I can't say what people do. But teenagers, what people do in the black community. And it's not that we want to hurt anyone, it's just that we do stupid stuff. And we make all the wrong decisions, even though we have people, they're saying stop, no, don't. And you're like, forget that, ain't nothing gonna happen. But that triggered my suicidal depression. Now, I'm going to fast forward. So I was off the medicine. Thank God I only took one pill. I'm allergic. I haven't been depressed about, that was like 2009, what were we at, 2016? Till something happened last year. And I was living really good. As far as like mentally stable, not really, I ain't talk about finances and materialistic things, but mentally, my heart was good, my mind was good, I was going forward in life. But I made some decisions last year, trying to help people, and things didn't work out in my favor. So, trying to make other people happy, and you're on E, and you're still trying to give your all, but it's like you're running full speed into a brick wall, and you just constantly crashing, and you're trying to do for God. You're like, God, you tell me to give. I'm giving. I'm not money. I'm just saying you're helping. You're helping. Letting people stay here. You're doing this. You're doing that. But come to find out, when you're not happy doing something, you have to reconnect with God. Even though God sometimes wants you to be unhappy for the season while you're doing it, because it's not really about you. Sometimes. What was that? Yeah, it's not really about you, but that unhappy stage, I covered up. Nobody didn't want to hear about my problems. They're like, oh, you go to church, you've been saved, you're a minister in training. But when we have problems, doors get closed in on us. And then we have to turn to, we have certain individuals that we can vent to. That's where your closest friends and your true friends show. The ones that are not going to tell your business. So you try to find them. But they helped me out of that. Because I never knew that I was going to be depressed ever again since I got delivered. But a whole other situation caused me to be depressed. And it got to a point where I'm sitting in my car, I'm like, do I want to do this today? I'm like, to people that know me, this might be kind of new to y'all. I really don't really talk about it. But this was just like a couple months ago. Do I want to live today? Then I'm like, hold on, what am I talking about? Yeah, I want to live today. Then I would try to go on through my day. Then they hit me again. You don't want to live this. You don't want to live today. But prayers, that fast in January helped me tremendously. But prayers, faith in God, my circle. I even had to switch up my prayers because normally we pray for happiness, and what I found out with God, it's time to be specific. Like I had to really be. You might say, yeah, God, I wanna be happy today. Then He bring you some food and you get happy. But then you say, God, I want to be happy today. He's like, look, I've done made you happy for today. You got that food and you were satisfied. No, I don't want food. I want this joy to come from salvation. I want that glory. I want your glory to shine on me. You know what I'm saying? So, no. So, with that being said, it's good to pray. Have your own relationship with God. I'm going to say this. Don't depend on the church. Don't depend on the church folks. Don't depend on your leaders. Depend on God and the people God placed in your life. I'm not talking about my church. I'm just saying.
That's your brother.
I'm saying in general. Like, it's real. I'm not talking about big church. I'm not talking small church. I'm talking about all churches. Because we run to the church. And then when they don't react how we want them to react, we get upset.
Amen.
I'm trying to prevent y'all from getting upset. I'm being real. We being transparent in here, right? I'm telling the truth. We can't depend on Him. It's only God. So I had to specifically, I'm about to wrap it up, had to specifically pray for God. Please bring the people in my life that's going to helped me get out of this depression state of mind. And that's what we're doing. I'm like, God, I need happiness. Please bring people in my life that will bring so much joy in my life that I'll forget all the bad things that's going on. That's what he was doing. Like, once I switched up my prayers, I started saying them for myself. I'm like, hold on, you just answered that, you answered that, you answered that. You answered all my prayers. Okay, I'm done. Suicidal depression is real. Listen to people. Even if you don't feel like listening to their problems right then, listen to them. Like a hug, a conversation would go a long way. That's what I'm saying. We don't need any medicines. We need Jesus. Amen.
Amen.